Why hello there! Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this avant-garde gold dripping melting look that doesn't have a better name than that. Midas's mess, if you will. Please leave a creative name for this look in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe. This is me from back in January. This is me in a tube top. I'm not naked, you weirdos that keep asking. Don't forget to prime your freshly washed face with moisturizer to act as a barrier between the makeup and your skin. You'll have less breakouts and the makeup will show up better. Oh, and please don't worry yourself with my skin turning red. It's literally just because I'm touching it. It will go back to normal shortly. See? Already back to normal. Now I'm applying a cream foundation to the top half of my face in a patting, or stippling, motion above where I want my creepy drips to go. Then I'm taking my black eyeshadow, that is on its last leg, clearly, and blending it over my eyelids. No worries, this was filmed back in January, and I definitely have more black eyeshadow now. But now you know no one can say I waste makeup. I'm just darkening around and under my eyes with the shadow. Taking a dark pencil, I am filling in my brows as I normally would, and then lining my eyes, both top and bottom. You can see the difference here. Using a translucent powder, I am setting my cream foundation. Creams always need to be set with powder or else your face will look shiny and greasy. I'm using the Gold Fantasy FX cream paint from Mehron for the gold aspect in this look. I apply it in a patting as opposed to blending motion on my eyelids. Using Black Paradise Aqua paint, I am dry applying that to my upper lid, meaning I'm not putting water in it. I think that I thought I was going for some bird effect on my eyelid, but that doesn't end up staying. I'm just kind of making stuff as I go along, but that doesn't stay. I'm setting my gold cream paint with some gold glitter. Again, cream should be set with a powder so it doesn't rub or stay shiny. Taking a brown shadow, I'm blending out my black bird feather lines that I decided I didn't like. I'm just trying to darken up my eyes and I'm clearly out of black eyeshadow. Now I'm using a white cream paint down my face and neck. This is where I want the majority of the gold to go and the drips that will come from it. I'm getting a base of white first because the gold paint isn't super opaque and it shows up better with a strong base. So using the same gold as earlier, I'm stippling, which is just a makeup term for patting, stippling it on over that white base down my neck and face. Now begins the fun FX drippy part. You can either make your own FX gelatin or buy some. Keep in mind that it smells absolutely terrible unless it's store-bought. And you'll want to place an apron or towel down in your lap in case it drips. I made my own FX gelatin using half a cup of glycerin, half a cup of gelatin, and 3/4 cup of water. You mix it together and once it sets, you'll heat it up in the microwave for about 8 seconds at a time, mixing with a popsicle stick in between until it's all melted and the right consistency. It does smell like a diaper landfill, so there's your warning. It's way cheaper to make at home, but it smells like death, as opposed to just buying it from an FX store. Oh, and if you make it at home, don't forget to refrigerate it or it will mold in the plastic wrap in your drawer, as I found out recently. So that was fun. As for the application, make sure it isn't too hot. We don't want you burning your face off. You can either use a palette knife or a popsicle stick to apply it. Put it on and let it drip. I hold the Tupperware bowl underneath it to try and catch anything that falls. This look takes a lot of layers and lots of patience. This stuff is also reusable. Once it sort of solidifies, it can be remelted down and reapplied. You can also add food coloring to it if you want a different color than this pale, gross yellow. Oh, and I will absolutely show you how to remove this at the end of the video, so stick with me here. It's gross. It smells terrible, but it's just lots of layers. Be patient, and once your bowl of gelatin has dried, go reheat it and keep on going. Now, part your wet hair down the center and paint it gold, or at least the part that will be seen in the photos. I thought my wet hair would give a creepy melting factor, which is why I went with it. I ended up respraying it with water later. Now that the layers are done and I'm satisfied, I'm mixing the gold paint with some white liquid paint to lighten up the gold a bit and painting my Davy Jones-esque tentacles. I'm going up some from the gelatin to blend it into my face. Realizing that it wasn't quite blending, I decided just to paint my whole face that same color to make it look like it's my skin that's dripping. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here, but I kind of like it. I also paint my chest the same color. I'm using the gold paint to create drips from my eyes as if I'm crying gold, and then drips down from my neck. It was helpful to have a reference picture of drips. That's it. Here's my removal of the gelatin. It literally just peels off. No pain whatsoever. Nothing like peeling off latex. Easiest removal ever. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content.